sunshines, how are you guys? Today's video is going to be a baby haul, and I say baby haul, he's not a baby anymore. This is a Scout haul. This is a Scout clothing haul. He is getting really big. He's had this huge growth spurt, and all the clothes that we've had for the past maybe 4 months or so, maybe even 6 months, are finally starting to really outgrow him, or he's outgrowing them. So I've done a little bit of shopping and bought a few pieces to sort of create the basis of his winter wardrobe, and I'm hoping that this will kind of get him through at least the next 6 months. I'm hoping he doesn't grow too much. He's so tall, it's really hard to find clothes that fit him height-wise, waist-wise, because he's not a big kid, he's really slim. He's just really tall. So this is a Scout haul. I haven't done one in a very long time. So first off, I made a little order on Zara, and I haven't actually purchased any baby items from Zara before. I've always ogled at them, I've always wanted them, but I've never actually committed and purchased. But this time I thought, since he's getting a bit older, hopefully he's not going to grow out of stuff as quick, might as well buy stuff that is going to be nice and he's going to look really cute in them too. So I did make an order, and they have an amazing range of clothing. One thing I will say to you guys is, don't be, what am I trying to think of? Don't worry about looking in the other genders section, because I found that, especially with Zara, they do a lot of items for girls that boys can wear as well, and they're just as cute. And I have at least one item in here that was in the girls section, and I don't see why Scout can't wear it, and it really bothers me, because what is this whole gender thing? Like, if it looks cute on a boy and it looks cute on a girl, who cares? Why put it in one or the other? But let's jump right into it. So first off, I got these leggings, and they just look like this. Scout lives in leggings and jogging bottoms and like stretchy bottoms, because he wears cloth nappies for the majority of the day. We only really use disposables during the evening, and then maybe if we're leaving the house for an extended period of time, we tend to put him in stretchy bottoms because they fit a lot better. Putting him in jeans is really difficult, and he has a big cloth bum. So I picked up these ones. These are the mountain ones, and they are so cute. I got everything in 18 to 24 months. He's only 16 months at the minute, but like I said, he's really tall. So these were $6.99, and I think for Zara, you really can't complain. I would probably pay the same anywhere else. So this is the, does it actually say what they're called? No, but these are like, they were called like the mountain leggings or something. This item is the item that was in the girls section, and I could have bought a couple more pairs of like leggings and jogging bottoms from there, but I kind of had to restrict myself because I could have spent so much more money. This was $12.99, so I think this is one of the pricier pieces that I picked up. It says love on the label here, but that's the only thing that's like pink and girly. So this is a pair of dungarees. They're just little soft, sort of, they're kind of jogging material, like jogger material, dungers with triangles on and little turn-up cuffs. I think it's adorable with the pocket on the front. Like I said, who cares about the label? It really doesn't matter. If it bothers you that much, I'm sure it can be taken off. But these are cute, and I can't wait to put him in those. He hasn't worn dungarees since he was a little baby. Next up is another pair of joggers. Again, these were $6.99. And these are the, I think they're the geometric print jogging bottoms. They look like this. I love them a lot. I could have spent a fortune on jogging bottoms. There were so many. There were another pair of red ones, which I think had triangles on them or something. I think they might have been mountains or something like that, but they didn't have them in his size, so I've put them on, like alert me when they come back into stock, because I really want them. And this is the last pair of jogging bottoms. Now, I find that these ones are a lot thicker than the printed ones. These were $5.99. I think these are in the basics range, because they do a great basics range now. A lot of the t-shirts that I'm going to show you next were from the basics range, and they're so cheap. It's silly not to buy them if you're looking for, you know, cheap baby clothes that are going to get ruined, that you don't have to worry about too much. They're going to go out of really quickly. But anyway, these jogging bottoms were $5.99, and they are super thick and super cozy, and they've got a good waistband, and they've actually got a tie on them as well. And I love the colour. I'm obsessed with this like yellow mustard colour at the minute, and yeah, you'll see a theme throughout this haul, I guess, with the earthier tones. I just love it, and Scout looks adorable in it. So moving on to t-shirts, like I said, I think most of these were basics, so Zara basics range. And this one was $2.99, and again it's that yellow colour, and it just says winter is here, and I'm really looking forward to popping him in there. I did get I think I got all long sleeves because I like him in a long sleeve. Our house holds heat really well, but obviously I don't want to smother him in jumpers and cardigans and stuff when we're in the house, but I like him to be at least covered and warm. This is another one, $2.99, and it says I woke up this wild, and this is green. I hope you guys can actually see. There you go, that's more close to the colour. That's the green, and they're a good quality, you know, they're not too thin, they do the job. This is another one, Mountain Camp. Again, super cute, absolutely love it. This one, which is, again, $2.99. So all of these were $2.99, I think. And this one says, the adventure begins, with a little bobble hat and a little like bear face on the bottom. This one says, cute boys look like this. And again, it's super affordable. I'm gonna say that the whole way through, and I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one, and this was $2.99 as well, and this is just a plain like grey marl top with poppers on the top. Do these have poppers? Oh, they do. They all have poppers on the top, which is good for getting them undressed when you need to, and if they ever have a mess or you know, a bit of a nappy blowout, you can take it off up or down, which is handy. So that is everything I got from Zara, and I think I spent about £50, which for all of those, I mean 3 pairs of trousers, a pair of dungarees, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops. I don't think it's a bad price at all. I honestly thought that I would spend a lot more. I always saw Zara as really expensive. I mean, I think it is depending on what you buy, but for kiddie stuff, I can't complain. I then went into George at Asda with Liam's mum the other day, and she picked up a couple of pieces for him. He's already worn one outfit, so unfortunately I can't show you that, but it was just a 3-piece set with some stretchy jeans, which were nice. They had a good stretchy waistband on them, like a Taz orange gilet, and a blue stripy top with Taz on it as well, so that's really cute, but that's already in the wash. She then picked up his Halloween outfit. She bought him his Halloween outfit last year, and he was a pumpkin. So this year he's going to be a skeleton. And does anyone remember that program with the skeletons that lived in a dark, dark house down a dark, dark street? Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. But I don't know if that's going to fit his head because he's got a massive head. But he hasn't worn a onesie like this since he was a baby, but this one has rubber feet, so I'll be happy to put him in this. And this was in 12 to 18 months, so I hope it fits him because he is tall, but it's quite long, so hopefully that will fit. And that was only £6, so he'll be wearing that on Halloween. And then this one she saw, and this is a Halloween costume as well, but it's so adorable, and I can't wait to have him like running around the house on the colder days when we're not really leaving the house, and you know, you just want to have like a PJ day or a comfy day. She got this in 1 to 2. Because they were done by years, and this was only £8, but it's a little monster. This is the hood, and I thought like they've tagged it funny so it's all connected, but this is the hood with horns and ears and teeth, and then it's just a big fluffy like suit, but it doesn't have feet, which is handy because if it is a bit too big I can just roll it up, and a big warm belly, and it's just faux fur. It's just like, you know, your normal faux fur, so I'll probably wear pyjamas underneath it or something, but rather than him putting his dressing gown on, which he always pulls off, this is a good alternative, and I think he's just gonna look so cute. I can't wait to put him in it, but I think it's just a little bit too big for him right now. I then had to pick up some new pyjamas for him because he had outgrown a lot of his. So I went to Tesco's. Usually I buy his pyjamas from Asda or George, and they're great, but they shrink really quickly. So I thought I'd try it at Tesco's, and these seem to be a lot better quality than the George ones, and I love George. I mean, I've got another haul coming up which is all George stuff for me, but I find these are better. So I got a 2-pack of Mickey Mouse pyjamas. These are the bottoms and the top, and then this was the other set as well. So that's the top of this one, and then they're just plain stripy bottoms, but like I said, they're really good quality. They're nice and airy, but they've got a good waistband on them. And I think that's the main thing, is that, you know, he's not going to get too hot in them. I did pick up another packet, but we've already had to use them. So that was that from Tesco's. And then last but not least, we went to Sainsbury's. And I love buying clothes from supermarkets. I don't know why some people don't like it, but I always go to a supermarket to buy clothes. I love it. So we ended up picking up this top, which was £6. And it just looks like this, and it's the long sleeves. Again, this is green, and it has a hood on it, but on the back it has a little teepee, and it's amazing, and I love it. And it just says Wilderness Rugged Apparel. I think that's gonna look super duper cute. I then got this one, which I think is it's like a bit garish, but I really love it in a weird way. And this was only £3.50, and it's got lots of like arrows on it, and again it's got the t-shirt style with the long sleeve. And yeah, super cute. Again, the autumny kind of colours. I then picked up another pair of joggers because I didn't know when the Zara order was going to come in. So these were £3.50, and these are super thick, like woolen jogging bottoms, and I imagine these are going to keep him so toasty, but for £3.50 you really can't complain. And I got these in 12 to 18 months because they seemed really big. And then last but not least, for this little Scout haul, was this jumper. Now this was £12, and I probably wouldn't spend so much on a jumper for Scout because he doesn't wear them all that much, but I love the Gruffalo, and this was too cute to pass up. Look at it, and it's got like the mouse and the Gruffalo and little paw prints, and it's just so adorable. It's in the colours that I love, and it's super thick. It's such a good quality. And yeah, I got this in 1.5 to 2, so hopefully he can wear this into like the colder months of next year as well. But I love it, and I cannot wait to put him in it. And that's it for my little Scout haul. Like I said, I haven't done one for a long time, so I felt the need to show you guys what I bought for him recently. And I haven't done any shopping for him recently either because we haven't needed to, and all of a sudden he just shot up out of nowhere, and it was like, quick, buy that kid some new clothes. So that's the basis of his winter wardrobe. I think that will pretty much do him. We've still got a few pieces that still fit him, so hopefully we won't need to buy too much more. We did get some new shoes from the other day as well. His nan bought him that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. I really do appreciate it. I probably won't do another Scout haul for another few months now, probably into the beginning of spring next year. But I will try and do some more Scout baby orientated videos coming up soon. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to be part of this little family. And I will see you guys in a few days' time with another video, hopefully. I'll see you then. Bye, guys. So this month we got to choose between two boxes. We got to choose from the basic box, which is the box that I chose, or the stylist picks. I think it's like the editor's picks box, which was a lot fancier. It was